fine. Don, I'm not going to do the whole song. I'm just going to do part of this first. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to a tree? Were you there when they nailed him to a tree? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to a tree? I just felt like I heard myself. I'm not hearing her. And
Well, does it need, I need to turn this up for you? Because I had it
just play again.
really loud.
Play again, please.
Oh, you have your own monitor.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I hope. Go ahead. There's nothing coming out at all. Yep. All right. We're good. I don't need me in there so much. I know what I sound like.
Go ahead and put the piano and guitar in this one too.
What's that? It was awful? Check, 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 check. My vocal cords. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. I don't know what are you all hearing? What do you need turned down, turned up? Fran said I'm way too loud. He didn't say way. Rose, Jeanette, and John. All right, well, let's get started at least. Caleb, are you gonna do some more, or are you all right? Hey, are you gonna do more? Are you? Okay, all right. Right at the beginning of the service, and then we'll just leave it on, yeah, all you have to do is just kind of put it back in the holster, right here. What? What am I supposed to take off? Oh, as opposed to putting it right here? I mean, you can do that. What would you, what would you rather do? These are not microphones, those are lights. What would you rather do? Would you rather pull it out of here? Would you rather pull it out of the holder or just set it down on the stand? So, put it in the holder, right? But if there's a reader, what's that? That's fine, but I think we're still gonna have them just put it right in the holder. Okay, just make sure you're, as soon as they're done, just be aware that there might be a reader after you. So maybe you could even wait for that reader to come up with this exchange. That might be good too. So if you just wait and hand it over. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so maybe do that. So, because there are, Kristen's handing off to Fran, Greg hands off to Jeanette, and then Ginny hands off to Dana. So that'll be fine. Yeah. So you know the last verse of When I Survey, right? Were the whole realm of nature mine? Demands my soul, my life, my all. You may be seated, so you can work your way up toward the end. Yeah. Yeah, so just turn the page. That will help the person coming afterwards. And so, Fran, when you're done, you just put it right in the holder and walk off. And yeah. Okay, nice and clear. We are going to do sound checks with everybody, but nice and clear. Take your time, right? There's no need to rush. You're going to feel like it's an eternity, but it's not an eternity. Read it and you'll be fine, okay? Are you ready to test with this, Mike? You ready to go with this? All right. Oh, and the microphone needs to be at least like to your chin. Okay, don't hold it down here. That's not going to help anybody, right? Right here. Check, 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 check. And because if you're doing this, they can't figure out where to set your level. So just talk. They'll figure it out. Okay? Yeah, you don't have to read the whole thing if you don't want to. We just try and get levels. But if you feel like reading the whole thing.
All right, yeah, just in case we forget to turn them on. Okay. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. I have not been rebellious. I have not drawn back. I offered my back to those who beat me. I mean, that's good. What's that? Okay. But I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself.
Should I just go ahead? How's it? 2 others also. Should I be giving the reference? No, 2 others also, who were criminals, were led away. It sounds to me like it's really loud to me where I am. No? It must be these. Okay, that's fine, as long as they can. So, as I was saying, 2 others also, who were criminals, were led away to be put to death with him. When they came to the place that is called the Skull, they crucified Jesus there with the criminals, one on his right and one on his left. Then Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. No, you need more? Yep, okay. Okay, no. That looks familiar to me. And then, Father, into your hands, having said this, he breathed his last. Okay. Good thing you were there.
He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. Like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and like a sheep that before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. By a perversion of justice he was taken away. Who could have imagined his future? For he was cut off from the land of the living, stricken for the transgressions of my people. They made his grave with the wicked and his tomb with the rich, although he had done no violence, and there was no deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the will of the Lord to crush him with pain. When you make his life an offering for sin, he shall see his offspring and shall proclaim his days. Through him the will of the Lord shall prosper. Out of his anguish he shall see light. He shall find satisfaction through his knowledge. The righteous one, my servant, shall make many righteous, and he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will allot him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he poured out himself to death and was numbered with the transgressors. Yet he bore the sins of many and made intercession for the transgressors. No, that was the end. Now we're with prolonged.
In the same way, the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the elders mocked him. He saved others, they said, but he can't save himself. He's the king of Israel. Let him come down from the cross, and we will believe in him. He trusts God. Let God rescue him now if he wants him. For he said, I am the Son of God. In the same way, the rebels who were crucified with him also heaped insults on him. When the centurion and those with him who were guarding Jesus saw the earthquake and all that had happened, they were terrified and exclaimed, "Surely he was the Son of God."
Anything else from us? There's still like 3 readers left. I just don't have yet. Anything?
Readers, make sure that I turn this microphone on.
Yeah, I'll be the one that's standing there and nobody can hear me.
It's okay. No, I'm doing the same thing with my own.
All right, you can all break for dinner and then just be back. By 6:45, well, not 6:45, but, yeah, Marcia's probably